It's official. The race for San Diego mayor is going to focus on two major candidates, Nathan Fletcher and Kevin Faulconer. The city councilman announced his bid this morning.
But a third person could enter the race and potentially force a runoff. Covering these new developments, 10 News reporter Allison Ash is live on Harbor Island with how this mayoral showdown could shape up. Allison.
Well, right behind me, this is the gorgeous view that Kevin Faulconer chose to announce his candidacy, which was pretty much a foregone conclusion in the minds of most who follow San Diego politics.
Today, I announced my candidacy for mayor of San Diego.
It was not a surprise, especially since fellow Republican Carl DeMaio is now out of the race. Although Faulconer told 10 News he needed the long Labor Day weekend to decide about his candidacy, his intention papers filed today apparently were signed last Thursday.
It's time city leaders check their egos at the door, respect each other, and return to the kind of dignity and civility that brings people together to get things done.
Faulconer helped negotiate the resignation of disgraced Mayor Bob Filner and is now, like his chief opponent Nathan Fletcher, focusing on neighborhoods in his campaign.
I plan on going out to every single neighborhood and talking about our vision for San Diego.
Fletcher's camp sent out this news release saying he would pull his nominating papers today. But when his campaign realized it was 2 days too early, he talked with reporters about taking on Faulconer.
Well, I think everyone that has a vision and ideas for our city ought to run. But I do think that this election is going to be a choice between the status quo way it's always been done and an outside approach or a fresh start and where we go moving forward.
Fletcher made the old versus new reference 4 times in 10 minutes, clearly defining his attack plan. There are still 2 unknowns. Former Assemblywoman Lori Saldana is considering a run, and former City Attorney Mike Aguirre says he's running for mayor.
If he has an impact at this point, be to deprive either Mr. Faulconer or Mr. Fletcher of a first-round victory, sending us into a runoff election.
Political analyst Carl Luna believes Aguirre could be a spoiler in what will likely be a close race. Fletcher's campaign already has a head of steam, but Faulconer has a political machine. It is already up and running too. Both say they welcome change and they welcome the chance to debate one another before that vote, which is coming up on November 19th. We're live on Harbor Island. Allison Ash, 10 News.
Allison, thank you. 2 other major players have yet to announce whether they will be part of this mayoral race. City Councilman David Alvarez and former mayoral candidate Donna Fry, they remain undeclared as of tonight. Candidates have until September the 20th to enter the race.